Many images, ideas, and speculations have been uploaded to this channel. There have been many of you as an audience that have shared comments and ideas, which are much appreciated and welcomed. One comment I have come across several times is something along the lines, "Have you documented the results in a paper?" It is something I've wanted to do. I know that academia pays little, if no, attention to the possibility of electric potentials forming craters. The theory is either unknown or dismissed in favor of impact theories. The opportunity arose to write a paper in the form of an alternative science coaching service proposed by Eugene Bagashov. Eugene is a physicist that has uploaded with the Thunderbolts project and spoken at conferences with the T-Bolts, and also Ben Davidson's Observing the Frontier conference. Eugene is known by audiences as someone with a rigorous scientific approach and shows little fear in dismissing concepts that don't hold up to observation or previous research. Eugene is also very well versed in physics with a comprehensive understanding of the different theories regarding the cosmology of the universe. This includes electric and plasma approaches, as well as the academia-favored gravity and dark matter cosmology. Eugene's alternative science coaching service was made known to me via a video uploaded to his YouTube channel, Eugene the Philosopher. Link in the description. Eugene offered to help anyone interested in researching or publishing new ideas that are not traditionally offered in the supplemental diet of mainstream academic learning. The service is not free, and you will have to pay a fee for this service. I can say that I'm happy with the service provided to me. Eugene was generous and worked very hard to format the paper and get it ready for publishing. We had many Skype sessions where we talked over ideas and approaches to writing the paper. Eugene also provided a lot of his own knowledge that is included in the paper and essentially comprises whole sections. Cheers to him for that. When the writing was finished, he also formatted the paper, which is a computer coding process that I'm not capable of. All in all, I'd say it was worth it. The goal of the paper was an attempt to introduce the experiment that comprises the majority of content uploaded to this channel into the lexicon of crater formation. That experiment being low-pressure electric discharges forming craters in silica. Ultimately, the paper was not published and peer-reviewed, but some interesting subjects and research were brought to the table. The conclusions are hard to dismiss. One conclusion is that there are problems with impact theories that can be accounted for by a plasma discharge approach. At the least, a hybrid impact/electric discharge theory should be used to accommodate observations. Another conclusion is that on terms of scaling, the paper proposes that extreme solar weather can produce discharges when an infalling magnetized plasma cloud encounters an object in the solar system such as the Moon or Mars. The model used is a simple Alphen model that, when scaled down, agrees with the results of the experiment in terms of size. Also of note, when increasing the scaling to very large craters, or basins with diameters up to 2,500 kilometers, the Sun is capable of releasing the amount of energy required and is comparable to known stellar phenomena. One of our more interesting discussions includes a piezoelectric interpretation. This, to our knowledge, has not been proposed before and is considered as a hybrid theory. Here, immense pressures and shock waves from an impact produce large electric potentials and subsequent discharges as a result of the piezoelectric effect. The piezoelectric effect would then be incorporated into the impact theory to account for discrepancies in the excavation and modification stages of impact theory. There is much more to the paper than what I have just described, and would recommend reading the paper yourself. Link in the description. It is unlikely that you won't learn something. The video clips you are seeing are records of the final experiments I had undertaken in 2022. It is very sad for me to say that. At the moment, I am finished with cratering experiments, but I have goals in the future to produce larger scale experiments. Unfortunately, now is not that time. These final clips were obtained using a very fine silica powder, and the results are interesting indeed. We can see the fine details of the craters, discoloring resulting from burning, and pinhole channels from outgassing. It has been very fun and rewarding for me to provide this content to you. This channel has been a much-needed outlet for me to express my views of the solar system to an audience that is very receptive. My thanks, of course, go out to the Thunderbolts Project, who connected me to this audience with the opportunity to upload to their channel. That was over 4 years ago. Those were fun and exciting times. If it wasn't for the Thunderbolts, none of this would have ever happened. I can't say this loud enough or enough, but thank you for being a part of this channel and this movement. We shall see what the future holds for electric and plasma cosmology.